I'm J.R. Buckley, and you're watching Demon Door. I think that there's a demon right behind this fucking door. Hey, there's a demon in this house! There's a demon in your house! Do you know what demon can do the plumbing? You'll even want to know! Oh, if I even find that demon, I'm gonna give you a good spanking! Yeah. Ooh, you guys want to play magic? Yeah, it's too hot out there. There were a bunch of mobs. You guys gotta fix that.
Edgar Markov, okay?
We're not playing 1v1, are we?
No, we're playing free play.
Yeah, so exactly. I can't get the sleeves undone. Alright.
Just give me a second. Let me mana weave.
Here, I've got Marchesa.
Stop it. I'm gonna mana weave.
Welcome to the mortifying Malevolent Movies, a horror review show with Benevolent Buckley. Along with some friends, he's gonna watch some trash, so stick around and catch what they'll see.
All right, here we are once again, a new episode of Malevolent Movies, and Mr. Joe, what sort of...
I think it's gonna be a good one today.
I've heard that before.
Okay, so here's the thing. The release we have coming up, it's actually not on DVD or Blu-ray. You can't even find this on Laserdisc.
So, were we going somewhere? Was this a bootleg? I don't understand.
No. It's a VOD, video on demand.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
VOD.
no.
Well,
but we do have an actual thing that we'll show in a bit.
Okay, well,
Yeah. No, not right now. Oh, no, it is right now. Never mind.
Oh, god damn you.
Oh.
I don't know why every fucking week
No, it's
I
fine.
do this shit, and I always think it's gonna be better, and it
No,
never
it's-
fucking is.
It's completely fine.
Demon House. Oh, boy. VOD. Real quick, I'm looking at the actors. Well, it's interesting, because there are people with proper titles. We've got a Father Mike, and there's also a Dr. Barry Taff. So, I mean, that's exciting. It's professional. Which also means they're probably not actors, so that's going to be a slog. In 2014, a demon-possessed story out of Gary, Indiana, caused a worldwide media sensation. It included claims that a boy walked backwards up a hospital emergency room wall, and that a priest had performed multiple exorcisms.
But it's not too hard to walk backwards. Like, I can do that.
Famous paranormal investigator Zak Bagans was producing an episode of his popular television series when the story broke. He then bought the location of the haunting a day later over the phone, sight unseen. Zak suffered from a debilitating illness. Crew members quit and were fired. People nearly died. Zak even started to wonder if just viewing the film could open audiences up to possession themselves. Had he made a movie too dangerous to release?
No.
I think it might have been.
I mean, so, all right, I know nothing about this movie. And because the name, filmed by Zak Bagans, stars Zak Bagans, I assume this is going to be some sort of
Reading and
footage, faux documentary type of thing. I don't really think this is going to be good at all. At this point, I do not expect anything to be good. I just hope I can get through it without hitting you or, just the walls or something.
I did fart today whenever I was watching the...
When I woke up, my lungs hurt. And I knew this was some serious shit that meant something.
Oh boy. Get mad.
I'm Zak Bagans. I'm one of the world's leading researchers on ghosts and demonology. And this film is cursed.
This is what it all comes down to.
There was a face. It doesn't want me, it wants you.
All right.
We're live? Oh, fuck.
Welcome to Malevolent Movies. Today we watch Demon House. But before we start, I want to say, look at all of us.
Yeah.
Wearing glasses today. I was tired of these guys getting all the pussy, so I decided to get my specs.
There's a spectacular.
There's 8 pairs of eyes here.
I was tired of these guys getting all the pussy, so I decided to
wear the glasses.
That's what I'm going to say when we start.
Get a pair of pussy grabbers on.
Anyways.
I'm very presidential.
We watched Demon House today. Zak Bagans' film. If you're not familiar with Zak Bagans. I hate his name. Zak Bagans. Zak Bagans?
Zak Bagans.
Zak Bagans.
Zak
Zak.
Bagans, right?
Zak Bagans.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Zak Bagans.
Fuck you, Zak Bagans.
Zak
Zak
Bagans.
Bagans. Here, I'm Zak Bagans.
I want to slap Zak Bagans in the face so bad right now. Just open hand. Says, if you're not familiar with Zak Bagans, he does some.
Congratulations.
He's got some Ghost Hunter show, very spiky hair.
Do you remember us?
Show me your fucking butthole!
Did you hear it?
Yes.
Did you hear that?
I did.
Who was that just said that?
Let me lick your ass!
I felt someone behind me.
You know.
It's like a 17-year-old with wrinkles.
Yeah, he's Arrested Development.
Do you remember that time you said demons are real?
Yeah.
And that my band's the best band? You remember that?
Remember when you said Zak Bagans is handsome and tall? And because I had a Saves the Day t-shirt.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't trust anybody over the age of 25 who's doing the flat bill hat. Come on, man. The grown-ass man is wearing those gloves with the fake skeleton shit on it.
What we're saying is, Zach, come on the show.
I don't really know where to begin with this fucking thing. It was really bad. The problem with it is, I thought it was gonna. As it started off, I was getting the mockumentary vibe. I thought it was gonna be, you know, like a Blair Witch type of thing.
No.
But then it was real, and it was using real footage of the famous haunting of the Ammons family, I believe, Indiana.
The story is real.
It's your first look inside the house known as the Portal to Hell, a place where demons supposedly wrought havoc with a helpless family. This is the woman who lived in the House of Horrors with her 3 children before Zak Bagans bought it. LaToya Ammons fought back tears when she told us how they fled in terror. She says the demons sounded like this.
We've waited 5 months. It sounded like something dead.
Speaking of deep, mysterious voices.
You in there?
Well, yeah.
Well, it's
Someone
a real,
said
it's
it
a
happened.
real story that was like a real, like really in the news.
True events, right? Yeah.
Whether or not those things actually happened, that's for another discussion.
Yeah.
But like this was an actual news story.
Making Demon House wasn't, I had everything lined up. It was literally, I was there 2 weeks after I bought it, and 3 weeks from prior to that of me being there, I never even heard about Demon House. So it came out in the newspapers. I bought it over the phone that day. I had nothing. I just had a couple people that I was supposed to talk to when I showed up there. And that's how this progressed.
As I understand, kind of approaching this story as he would any other story on his show.
Yeah.
But then
Things happen.
I'm one of the world's leading researchers on ghosts and demonology. And this is the case that really fucked me up.
He sounds like he's like begrudgingly narrating this thing.
he's very
mad
bored.
about narrating. I got a fucking film crew.
Yeah.
We drove down the street, saw the demon. It was shaped like a goat. Made my lungs hurt. Fuck.
I am here to present to you some information about a documentary that I am making. Would you like to be in the documentary? Oh, he shut the door on us.
You know, and as the documentary unfolds, so the documentary is slowly telling us about the Ammon family case, as the same time presenting new footage of family members and people involved in the case, DCFS workers.
Well, I mean, I still don't know what really happened. I guess the children freaked out at one point, and then they left.
The inciting incident, I think, there was 3 kids who started fighting.
It was attacking them in my home. I heard it. I was upstairs in my bedroom, and I heard, woo! And then my niece just started attacking. They just kept attacking each other.
It's just normal child behavior.
That's kids playing. That's called horsing around.
Yeah, my sister stuck her finger in my nose.
This is a nose. And this is an ear. And this is a chicken fucker.
Why did you point your ear?
I don't know. Different body parts required.
Can your body not work at the same time as your mouth?
No.
Yeah, the kids at that age are fucking assholes. And they're acting like fucking assholes. They're slapping each other
they're
around.
running,
they're
yelling.
being loud, obnoxious, and for some reason this family is like, holy shit, this is not normal. They say they're speaking in tongues, so they took the kids to the emergency room.
Take the youngest one to the hospital.
I'm gonna kill Johnny! I'm gonna kill Johnny!
And he apparently like ran backwards up the wall.
Yeah.
And he had that evil smile on his face, and I walked up to him. I said, "You're not my grandson."
Joe knows what that feels like.
I know.
Having family members deny him.
He walked up the wall backwards.
Oh, help him!
Oh my god.
I'll be honest with you. If I was at work in a work setting like this,
Yeah,
and I saw
grabbing children.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna go the opposite. I'm gonna hang out and be like, fucking hey, let's go start working back in the movie theater. I'm gonna get my phone out and I
Make sure to film it sideways, not horizontal.
What did you do when that happened?
Yeah, fuck, bye.
I'm still thinking that through
Yeah,
too.
Yeah. That was
I'm
always
just
sideways,
trying to
never
decide if he
vertical.
knows. Do you know you said sideways, not horizontal?
Oh, no, I meant vertical.
What is vertical?
Up and down.
Okay.
Very good, Joe.
Yeah.
And that was the story that was died. This isn't Zak Bagans saying this. This is the story that's documented. You can research it.
That
online.
was I had heard of this
Yeah.
story beforehand.
And Zak Bagans heard this story and immediately bought the house in India. The portal to hell is what they call it. And that's where the documentary begins. Now he's gonna. It's a couple of years after all of that happened, and now he's bringing people back. He's recording.
Anonymous Hollywood source was fighting him on getting the rights to the movie.
In early 2014, I get a call from the producer of a very big horror film from a few years ago. He's threatening me because he wants the film rights to the Emmons story.
Don't bully me around. Do not call me and threaten me. Don't call me.
Listen here, you. You can't push me around.
Now see here, I'm Zak Bagans.
Frontman of Demonic Hell.
Yeah.
Playing at the 9th Street Pub, midnight Saturday.
Be there. Do you want comp tickets?
Yeah.
Exactly. $5 in your best behavior. You better bring them, you fuck.
I opened up for the side band of the drummer for a simple plan, okay? Don't fuck with me. Let me just spin it like this and going by it. So instead of selling the rights for a lucrative amount of money to a major company to make a Hollywood movie, which would have his name on it, he instead wanted to make a super low budget, silly ass documentary. Poor business decision, Bagans.
You could have had The Conjuring 4 on your hands, and instead you've got dog shit all over. You leaned back, you put your hand in a pile.
I mean, look at Amityville, you know.
The first big thing that I felt like a mockumentary was the introduction of the demon scale.
Oh yeah. 8
Which
out
is
of
not
10
a
on the
joke.
demon scale.
8 out of 10.
So yeah, they talk about one guy very seriously says it was some event that happens. I can't remember what it was. Was like an 8 out of 10 on the demon scale.
Hey bro, I hope you're alright. I saw visions of this demon very, very, very large. Be careful, Adam. 8 out of 10 on the demon scale.
I bet this got a 1 out of 10 on the Rotten Tomatoes scale.
Hey, got him. Then what happened?
The
like,
movie's
it doesn't
very-
have like a plot.
Very plotting.
The narrative of the movie is, I mean, it can all be summed up in a sentence. That's the problem. It's Zak Bagans interviews a bunch of people. Spooky shit happens while he interviews them. Eventually, his own crew starts experiencing things. He himself has moments where he gets angry. He brings in experts, legit experts, priests. They try to do an exorcism.
I mean, it can all be summed up in a sentence.
It's all bullshit.
And so he's just basically he brings in people. They talk about shit. Spooky shit happens. He brings in somebody else. They talk about shit. Spooky shit happens. Repeat.
We noticed when we went in the basement, there's actually 2 doors. The one on the left that actually goes to the room, at various times we're in the basement, it was in a different position and neither one of us had went into the room.
He looks like a baby doll that aged somehow.
I had an audio recording that I was walking around the house just making notes or commenting on things.
He had a fucking hand?
Oh no!
He's got a like joint.
Step back, he's got a left hand.
It's a 9 on the demon scale.
That's a 9 on.
Get him! Bang, bang, bang.
It sounds like haze to me.
I'm surprised. Did you hear that with your own ears?
No, I borrowed a couple of ears from my pal. He heard better than me. So there's nobody really emotionally invested. Like the one girl says, he's talking to the little girl that had went in there. I guess after being in the house, she threatened to kill her mom. She doesn't remember any of it. She's just like, yeah, I was trying to kill my mom.
Yeah, she kicked out my boyfriend.
Yeah, and he's like, oh yeah.
Remember when you went in with me and your mom like a month ago?
That's how forgettable you are, you piece of shit.
Remember me?
Do you remember?
Did you listen to my EP?
When you went inside the house with me?
Nobody seems too emotionally invested in any of it. these people are
guiding, too.
recounting all these things that happened to them, and they're all still kind of like, whatever.
Remember his guiding too.
Mika, do you ever remember anything happening to you or your friends or your family?
In general, anything ever happened to you in your life? Just putting words in her mouth.
Yeah.
With
And
a
you
baseball
said,
bat.
do you remember that time you said demons are real?
Yeah.
And that my band's the best band. You remember that?
Remember when you said Zak Bagans is handsome and tall? Remember that?
He had a really good habit of them being like, yeah, I don't know, I think I had like corn for lunch, and he's like, salty, right? And they're like, yeah, I guess it was salty.
Oh, there was
and he's
a lot
like,
of leading
you had
questions.
a burger too,
Yeah.
and she's like,
Yeah.
I think there was a burger there.
Yeah, there may have been a burger involved.
Ghost followed you home, right?
And also,
Ghost followed me
demons
home.
everywhere. Yeah, now that you mentioned that, a couple demons.
All over my place.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
So
I don't know. 3.5 hours into this movie, it is revealed that they found something mysterious in the footage.
I can recreate it.
Zach, our cameraman, camera professional, does one of these.
Oh!
I don't know.
Oh, Zach, stop! I'm scared! I can't do this, Zach.
it's a huge moment. It's a huge moment in the movie where they bring in experts. They bring in this guy.
There's 7 frames with a demon dick in it.
And at one point, when they freeze it, it does look like a penis.
Yeah, big old cock.
It does look like a penis.
Weeks after this investigation, we discover something disturbing captured on this camera while he walks in a state of confusion towards the back hallway.
Give me fucking literally anything.
Give me something. Give me something spooky. Come on. It's just Joe shaving his taint.
Oh my god!
The finger.
Yeah.
The cameraman went to go adjust the
Fucking
focus.
kidding me?
I don't know who I'm more angry at.
That is 100% a finger.
The black anomaly appears in 7 frames. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, and 7. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Vito, did you put your fucking finger in front of the lens?
No, must have been a demon.
As Dr. Taff walks back, he places his hand in the exact spot where the black mass just manifested off the wall.
No, he didn't. He was higher than that.
If he was
He's
a
not that
normal sized
tall.
man, it would be the same spot.
Oh, it's really bad in there. That same sense of nausea and like you're gonna throw up.
Some of them flush. They just have mud in the bowl.
I take the footage to Ed Wybe, who was a video engineer for NASA for 32 years.
Really
Looks like a dick. Really short, fat dick.
Demon dick.
Yeah.
The mask changes shape because he's becoming aroused. That's a cock.
Yeah.
Joe, that's a cock. Malevolent movies.
I'm not gonna let you finish that thought, Joe. No,
What's the
I'm
point?
not.
What is the
So,
point?
here's the fun thing about a movie like this. This is like when you go on like History Channel and you
Yeah.
got those
Oh,
like
yes. You
looking for
pointed this out.
Bigfoot.
Yeah. Well,
and it's like,
yeah.
and they never find Bigfoot.
It
They're
won't-
like, start of the show, they're like, we're gonna go find Bigfoot. This week, we're finding Bigfoot. End of the episode, they're like, maybe.
Yeah.
And then like, that's what happened here is they're like, we'll find out. We will have evidence at the end of Demon House that says that this house is either haunted or it's not. And at the end, he's like, could be.
Basically, there is a lady, and at one point in the
that's right.
house, she like put
touches
her
the-
hand on the wall. Or
No,
the
it's
shade.
she puts her
Yeah.
hand on the sticky,
The icky.
the stick,
As they call it.
the
Yeah, the
jizzy
goo.
window.
The goo.
We went in the center bedroom on the first floor, and the blinds were dripping oil.
That'd make for a good documentary.
Sweaty blinds syndrome.
Yeah.
The case of the sweaty blinds.
The CTS opened the cabinet and she took her left hand, I remember, she may be left, and she touched the dripping.
The fluid
The fluid.
that you've been seeing.
Oh, right. And when she touched the fluid, her whole half of her hand changed like all the blood had been drawn out of it.
Is that it? That was the hand?
It just
Yeah,
looks
that's
like
spooky.
Oh.
it just looks
That
like
looks
a white
like-
lady's hand.
that's
When she touched the fluid, it got blurry.
See, I got a problem with that in my basement. The humidity's all fucked up, so I just gotta wipe him down with a
There's a
towel. or
lot of
something.
random wet spots all over Joe's basement.
Oh yeah.
His sleeping quarters.
Yeah.
Hey, remember that time you were jerking off and your mom came walking in on you and you didn't stop?
Well, no, it's not that I didn't stop. Yeah, it was Mother's Day, like after the cat just got put down or something.
Oh, I see why you were
That's you're the worst thing I've ever known.
There was part where we were led to. There's an insert of the priest.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Doing something,
Fucking lies.
and we noticed that he had like a
upside down cross tattoo on his
cross
finger.
tattoo.
Yeah.
And then like 10 minutes later, we noticed that son of a bitch
Director.
Bagans.
Yeah.
Oh
Crack
yeah.
this shit. We can crack
Come
this
on,
shit
Ryan.
wide open.
Get angry. Talk to the people. Tell him.
So there's a preparation montage where the priest is getting ready to do his exorcism. He's getting his rosary beads and his Bible and his bullshit together.
Yeah,
and at
he's
one point you see
fully dildo.
he's reading, he's boning up on his religious shit. And you see his finger reading lines about Satan and the apple and Pegasus or whatever.
Yeah.
And you see guy's got a cross on his finger, which we thought was kind of badass. Priest tattooing a cross on his finger.
Used to be a biker gang.
Later on in this heap of fucking shit known as Demon House, we see the finger, the phalange belonging to one Zak Bagans, cross tattoo.
Wait a minute.
Wait, better bullshit.
Stop. He has the cross. He did his own.
He's a shapeshifter.
So no, we know that insert shot supposed to be the priest doing the shit was actually Zak Bagans.
Because he couldn't put a fucking Band-Aid over his finger because the shot was so out of focus.
Zak Bagans?
Fuck you.
It was Zak Bagans' hands standing in.
Well, he could only get the priest for like a couple hours.
I'm not convinced
I was
everyone in this
disappointed.
movie wasn't Zak Bagans.
There are some reenactments early in the movie, in particular the
It's
kids.
front-loaded heavy, and then they keep going back to those a lot.
They continue to go back to that shit. They got the one really good shot with the kid going.
Which looked interesting because this movie clearly doesn't have like a. I can't imagine they have like a green screen budget.
No,
How did
I think she basically grabbed him and was like, "Gah!" and like kind of like launched him because like it stops and she's
it's super slow mo.
But it was an impressive
Well,
shot.
it's fine.
Honestly.
Well, and also, I mean, kids can kind of do that because, like, even like adults can do that. If they got upper strength.
Because kids can just fucking walk backwards up walls.
No. You. It's like basically you're standing on your hands. They're lifting them up, and then you just prop yourself on the wall.
How often do you lift up children? How often do you lift up children?
I never.
Have you seen this boy?
If I
Such
saw
an expert on all this, what you do?
If I saw an
pick a kid up and climb up the wall.
No.
Oh, you want to throw a kid up the wall?
No. If I saw an unaccompanied child in like a swimming pool, I wouldn't even go near him because people would see me and assume I'm trying to just let that child drown rather than get involved.
Speaking of Joe's extracurricular activities, they do find panties in the basement.
Oh my God! How did I forget about that?
The 3 police officers who are present begin digging in the basement.
We were digging whatever, and he found some panties.
Panties.
Women's panties. Women's underwear.
Panties.
Some panties.
Panties.
And he found some panties.
Or someone was wearing women's panties and buried his sin, so his mother wouldn't find.
Do you believe that hell? Have you done that, Joe?
No.
How many pairs of women panties have you buried?
No, none.
So it's kind of a loose end, like
Yeah.
there's-
Yeah.
Who's
We didn't,
it? I
and
don't
there's
know.
no shot of the panties, so if you have any questions about the panties like I did, you don't. I don't know if they're lace. I don't know if they're JCPenney special. I don't know what
I
color
was
they
very
are.
upset about
I don't know if they're extra
We
padding in
didn't,
there.
we didn't see like a close up.
You know, I don't know if
they
they're
probably just
date night panties or if they're just, going to Costco panties. I don't know, and these questions are unanswered, and that's a loose end that Zak Bagans put in Demon House.
Here's a question I have.
Panty
Because
basement
we were
house.
talking throughout the whole movie. I missed a lot.
I don't think you missed much.
I didn't miss much because there's like large segments here I don't have to pay attention for. But
open your
this
mouth.
movie sucks. We're done.
Open. It's in there. It's
oh
in
my God, he's so strong. He's got a surprising
Ah,
dress.
he's in there.
It's in.
My hand. Look at my hand. It's possessed.
the demon. The demon was taking care of things.
See what happens, Zak Bagans, when you lose your audience?
Exactly.
I'm feeding Joe
What kind of
vegetables.
director are you?
I'm feeding Joe
You
vegetables.
fucking worthless piece of shit.
I don't think you're a piece of shit, Zak Bagans. I just think your movie is boring.
Yeah.
We lost Trevor. He's just like,
Trevor's
what?
done.
He just-
It's so disjointed. It doesn't build, so it's like there are things just thrown in there. So then it's like, oh, by the way, the blinds get wet. The blinds leak, so that must be a demon.
But it's not at the top. It's in the middle of the blinds.
Yeah. Oh, by the way.
All right, sure. What does that mean?
Guy and a gal that used to work with me, murder-suicide. Oh, by the way, and it was just...
Yeah. The lady with the weird hand, she fell down the stairs and broke the ribs. She was in a car accident. She fell off a jet ski. It's like, Maybe she should just stop.
A young lady fell asleep in church, so she may have been possessed.
There's a demon right there.
That's right. The world's lamest exorcism happens in the movie.
Oh, God.
I exorcise you in the name of God, the Father Almighty.
She could not be less interested in you're at an exorcism, for fuck's sake.
Another weird thing that happened when we was at the hospital, and I'm not making this up on everything I love.
When somebody says they're not making it up,
they are. They're only just lying.
It's because they're like, these lies aren't believable. I swear.
Look down in pity.
Oh my God, she fell asleep in church. She's a demon.
That's pretty much me at church every time.
I just lay down
Look
in
at
the
how
pews.
non-concerned Zach is.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, we're gonna do an exorcism, and they bring a girl who had been to the demon house earlier in the movie,
didn't remember.
but she didn't remember because it makes you blank on stuff. So
Yeah, that's the big thing is you get aggressive, you do shit, and then you're like, I didn't.
Well, you either get aggressive or you get like
Lethargic.
sleepy looking.
yeah, you either follow. It's like
It's one
Thanksgiving.
of the, it's like Thanksgiving. You're either falling asleep in front of the TV or you're fighting Uncle's ass.
Yeah, basically it's the Thanksgiving demon.
Right.
Every day's Thanksgiving in the demon house.
So he's reading some stuff, and she just kind of is sitting she's just sitting, and she's very bored.
She looks
very
like a
clearly
15-year-old
bored.
in church.
Right, yeah, and then she just falls asleep, and they're like, "This is it." But then like the thing is, like,
That was it.
Zach,
This is how she was possessed by a demon. At one point, she's like, and that's during the beginning of the exorcism. And all of a sudden, she goes,
Is that my cue?
and that's it. That was the demon possession.
Now, notice though,
but nobody gets up
if
and
you watch
does
Zach,
anything.
yeah, Zach's like,
Zach's just eyeballing her the whole
interesting,
time.
and the priest doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. Well, he's used to people falling asleep whenever he's talking.
Yeah.
That's probably true, actually. Yeah.
Oh, so they are in the house. It takes a while for them to actually go in the house too.
It's funny, her son was asking me with a serious look on his face if the ghosts were gonna follow him home. I don't know what's wrong with this boy.
After Mika and her kids leave, we set up this religious altar in the living room.
Religious altar?
That's fine. It's a table.
We printed out a JPEG of Jesus and put it on this TV tray. There's like a couple of people there, and it looks like, hey, all right, we just finished our shoot. We're kind of packing things up. Maybe somebody's taking a leak, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the Adam guy starts exhibiting one of the sleepy demon syndrome, where he's like, what the hell's happening?
Yeah.
Oh my
This raw power.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure I said it on there. I hope they don't find the footage.
He's like, that solo I rocked this weekend. I can't believe they came out of these. I still can't believe they came out of these.
He's looking at his hands like, these hands. He's like, are so strong. And then he walks downstairs into the basement, which is like the epicenter of everything that happens. I wonder if those panties are still down here. I'm gonna use these hands to find them.
I'm glad they still got the card table, the religious altar.
And then nothing really happens downstairs, but they go back to the hotel, and Ryan looks so upset.
Oh god, he's like possessed.
Oh no!
I'm just, god damn it.
That's fine. Yeah, they go back to the hotel.
Demon house, man.
They go back to the hotel, and we see Adam comes out. Now his hat's cocked to the side. And he's got a gun. He's like, I'm going to that house, bro.
As we return to the hotel, that same cameraman, Adam, starts vomiting blood in my bathroom. He then leaves my room and begins screaming my name in a strange voice.
I want to go to the house, man.
Oh my god, fuck this movie.
He just walks away.
Whatever is affecting him, he's taunting it to do more.
Fuck you, ghost!
Oh yeah,
he walks into the
Almost misses the elevator.
Almost misses the elevator,
But not quite.
But he
gets
makes
right
it in, and then he doesn't do anything. He doesn't go up or down.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
What's
Not gonna fuck with me like that. Fuck that.
What's in the elevator?
Nothing. It's a bitch. If there's anything here, it's a bitch.
What is wrong with him?
And he eventually just goes back to his room.
No, he goes back with him. Yeah.
And then he's like, oh man, I was coughing up blood and my ears were bleeding.
Unrelated, probably.
And we don't see any of this.
My groin was
And that's
leaking.
a good point. We don't see any of this. No. The movie consistently shows you something not scary, like a wall or a floor or a blinds or a shoe, and then tells you some scary shit that happened either prior to them turning on their camera. This consistently happens. Like, then Adam shit out a fucking demon, and then it fucked the cameraman, and then ordered room service. But all you're seeing is a pipe. What happens to douchey Adam is that eventually they say...
He gets another tattoo.
He gets a 666 tattoo and he starts a shitty mud vein.
And he's got like sleeves already.
Ever since his meltdown, Adam refuses to speak with me or about the house. It appears that the time he spent in the house is still having an effect on him. He even got the numbers 666 tattooed on both his hands, the same place he'd felt the dark energy touch him in the hotel room.
There's something like touching my hand right now.
Those were just pictures of a shitty emo band. Had nothing to do with a demon.
Yeah,
I know 14. There's like 14 dudes in.
Dr. Barry Taft continues to have health problems.
He's old.
He's old, man. I know. He's
95.
He's too small.
I mean, so you're telling me he quit being a cameraman for shitty faux documentaries and started a badass band and got tattoos and a hot girlfriend.
Yeah, he's evil now.
Maybe we're looking at the demon all wrong.
Joe, we gotta get you possessed, buddy.
Hey.
We should recreate all of Adam's pictures.
Yeah, which is Joe.
We should just make a better documentary.
And then your cousin Tad can be the girl, worshiping at his ball sack.
Come on, show.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that on our podcast.
Tad's Joe's cousin, and they're kind of, I don't want to say they're in a relationship.
No.
They're close.
No.
They're close.
No, absolutely not.
Here's what I want out of Zak Bagans. I want Zak Bagans to take some of that scary, spooky memorabilia bullshit that he saved from that shithole house, and I want him to take it on Antique Roadshow. And set Nick's across to some fucking nerd in a bow tie and explain, I got this from a house dedicated, it was possessed by demons, it's a portal to hell. And I want this guy to be like, oh, well, this is very interesting. You don't realize, in 1972, demons were very known.
Disco was big.
Demons were known for their woodwork. And as you see here, do you notice this little chip here?
Yeah.
I think what you have here on auction probably get you about $3,000 to $4,000.
Yeah, but
Bing!
yeah.
Pops up on the bottom there.
Demon crucifix.
Demon crucifix.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I didn't expect this coming in here.
Yeah, but you see
Thank you.
Right
Thank
down
you.
here.
That's the only way my parents will ever know about Zak Bagans is if he goes on the Antique Roadshow.
Yeah.
That or America's Funniest Home Videos.
You're not gonna believe this, Charlie. You know that America's Funniest Home Videos? They're doing a special about boneheads, and they want me to be their poster boy.
And then he pulls out like 3 buckets of dirt. He's like, these are all from the same house. And the guy's like, no.
No, don't bring that in here,
That
please.
is spooky, but we will not buy
He's
that.
like, it smells like poop. Why are there panties in here?
It's some kind of rare prototype painting that never made it to production.
Yeah.
And they're worth millions.
Yeah. These were Leonardo da Vinci designed panties. Frank Lloyd Wright wore these.
The Da Vinci 12s. Yeah.
You can tell because they go all the way up to her hips.
Do you know what underwear pants look like?
That's the way to wear them.
Joe thinks all underwear are like old prospector pajamas in cartoons. They got the ass flap on them.
Yeah, you wouldn't chill with them. Take them
Wait
off.
till you see the socks that go up to the ankles. It's wild. The little man was pretty cool.
Little guy, I like the little guy.
There's a little wiener guy.
Little weenie guy.
Here's Barry Taft. He did not dress for the day.
He's a hobbit.
He's very little.
Yeah, that goes finger to chick.
Is measured in millions of a Gauss.
A Gauss?
Millions of a gout.
It's pronounced ghost, sir.
A Gauss.
That's what happens. It comes in and it'll hit.
My fuckboy meter's off the charts. Zach, it's you.
Oh shit! Sorry, my bad. This was the stud sensor. I brought the wrong box.
Yeah.
Sorry. So basically,
Wait, hang on.
demons make you do the bro jock fake out.
Yeah, every time.
These demons are terrible.
Do you want to get out of here for a minute? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just really bored.
Nice getting nice.
Bullshit.
I'm sleeping and suddenly, not in the room, in my left ear, I hear like a really loud bell.
I just heard a really loud voice. Hey, Jim.
What? Oh, housekeeping.
A short time after returning home, Dr. Taft's organs begin to shut down one by one.
That tiny man is dying.
All my organs started shutting down. My prostate, massive infection.
It's like prolapse rectum.
Yeah. Just hanging out like a red banana.
My belly button went from an innie to an outie. He created a bunch of home devices that use
Measure
magnets and can tell you where.
Yeah, they measure ghosts.
He's talking about the band EMF, some bullshit.
This ghost is 6 foot tall. Holy cow!
He's a giant.
And then his entire body shuts down after he leaves the house, and he goes in the hospital.
This is a life-changing experience because
I'm gonna die.
Well, yeah, when your organs shut down,
it will change my life status from live to dead.
He's talking about his nipples going inside out and his fucking rib cage losing bones and his. And he's just, but he's talking about it like he's just recalling, a time in the service when him and his buddies would hang out in Hawaii.
Yeah.
It's interesting. He specifically of all the, or he says his organs shut down. But the only one he specifically mentions is his prostate.
Yeah. Right.
He's an old man.
He's got a loose prostate.
Like, listen.
This was an excuse to have the production company to pay for the prostate.
Yeah. Let's look to see if any ghosts are in here.
The demon is killing me.
Also, my eyes ain't so good.
He's like, I think I need a prostate milking.
Yeah. With the effects of the house seeming to take down members of my crew now, I decide to accelerate the situation by boarding myself up in the house, sealed up, alone, overnight, and let whatever may be haunting it take its best shot at me.
Oh my god! Fucking sealing him in like he's going to the moon!
The climax of the movie, I guess, is he seals himself into the fucking thing.
You call it a climax?
If you call it that, I mean, the closest the movie comes to a
climax is defined by like the last 20 minutes?
Yeah. That's usually when the climax hits.
He seals himself off in the house.
Yeah. And
he's like an Egyptian pharaoh.
Yeah.
And he sits around all night playing with his phone, and then at some point he sees a mask come at him. He hears some shit, then he sees a mask come at him. His eyes hurt, and then he says that his eyes
he
are
says.
damaged now, and he has to wear tinted Bono glasses forever.
Oh my god, my eyes hurt so bad.
I just turned on the light in here.
That's
Now it's
why.
so dark.
It's the light, man. Ah, fuck this box TV.
He's sitting there, right? Adam's like, no. Zach has been like, I'm staying in this house. I'm committing. I'm gonna be here all night. He locks himself in, and then like, the camera had to be focused one time. And he even makes a point, and I noticed this. He makes a point to like demonstrate to the crowd for the less tech savvy that the autofocus works. You know what I mean? Like, there's that point he like wakes up, points at his hand, and it's like finds it, and then he like moves his hand and focuses on the wall. But then when he gets real spooked, he puts the camera down in a way that there's just enough cloth there for this autofocus to grab there, so that when the black figure walks by, it's obviously it's out of focus because it always is, right?
Back the fuck up.
Bigfoot, UFOs, everything. It's always out of focus.
There was Adam.
You couldn't see like the man.
It was fucking Adam. He just walks by. He's like, "Where the fuck am I?"
It's just somebody in Glade trash bags.
Exactly. Glade.
Boo! I'm a ghost.
Just
Glade trash bags.
Like how scary I am.
Glade trash bags for Zak Bagans. And then he tears down the house. I mean, that is really the long and short of the movie. That's what happens.
Looks like they're actually destroying it now.
Kill that house.
But as an investigator and a collector, I couldn't just let it all go. So I kept some of it, including the basement stairs and some of the dirt.
He kept some of the dirt.
And you know he kept those fucking panties. You know he kept those panties. I don't want this to ever happen. I tore down the house because I don't want this to ever happen again. Like I told you at the beginning, this story's cursed. That's the last line of the movie.
Like I said at the beginning, this story is cursed.
With the boy. All right, Joe. So Zak Bagans' opus Demon House. Do you rate it malevolent or benevolent?
I think I would give it a 0.5 out of 10 on the demon scale.
Ooh. So that is malevolent. You don't like.
Oh yes, yeah, no. I mean, this it wasn't like it wasn't as incomprehensible as the werewolf movie we saw, but it was much more boring than that. So I'd say it's the worst one.
A werewolf movie.
Yeah. There was that Dark Moon Rising or whatever.
Yeah.
Dark Sun.
No, I would say no.
You were here. Yeah, you sat right there.
Oh,
I was here.
he
Chris
was
holy shit! I forgot about that.
Unofficial capacity.
Demon!
The demon! Ah!
That's right. Holy fuck!
demon
I
did.
forgot about that movie.
All right, well, Zach, scale of malevolent to benevolent.
I'll give it. If I'm gonna go on Joe's scale, I'll give it a 4 out of 10 on the demon scale.
Oh,
the 4 is
generous.
specifically because There was a lot of pretty shots in there. Yeah. There were a lot of pretty shots. Some good drone operation.
Well,
That's
he
it.
loves that drone.
You gotta love that drone. Yeah.
But they probably got it on freedroneshots.us.
Yeah, they actually got free drone shots online of Zach walking around Gary, Indiana.
Probably.
Crazy. They're
people
everywhere
follow him.
online. No fucking yeah.
He's got a huge following.
It was fine. The shots were fine.
This movie fucking sucked. Don't watch this. It's free on Amazon. Don't bother.
Whoa, I know something else free on Amazon right now, though.
What are you gonna say? Malevolent, by the way.
Butcher the Bacon.
Hey, there's demons in there. Why?
Now Zak Bagans is gonna watch Butcher the Baker's making
Yeah,
videos.
shit on
Fucking
it.
stupid. Fat guy screaming all the time. Look at assholes in the bakery.
Yeah,
You're
I think
not wrong.
they curse too
You're
much.
Not wrong. It's Malevolent. It's garbage.
Stuff happens in our movie. So.
I'm a skeptic when it comes.
I'm nude.
I'll tell you this: when it comes to demons, ghosts, Bigfoot, aliens, I'm a fucking skeptic. I'm really annoyed by the whole culture behind it. Annoyed that all the leaps of logic people take to believe in this shit.
Fucking disgusting leeches.
I mean, I'll believe it if I see it, but I've watched tons of these kind of movies, and I'm never convinced by any of it. So. But I feel the point of making a documentary about this is to show us what happened and show you, look, this fucking shit happened. You didn't
look. A chair moved, and nobody was kind of around it.
To convincing me that any of this fucking shit was real. So.
No, none of the footage looks good. I've seen like one.
Better luck next time, Bagans.
I've seen some demon footage of like a door that you can see the string moving it.
Yeah, I don't care about any of this shit. None of it's real.
Joe, tell us about Uncle Soup.
I don't believe in my Uncle Soup. Go.
Okay,
tell us about Uncle Soup.
Joe, do you believe in demons or ghosts?
No. Although there's a lot of people who don't believe in my Uncle Soup. No, because
Uncle Soup.
No, I had an uncle named Uncle Soup, and nobody around here believes me.
Why was his name Soup?
Is that his Christian name?
No, it was his boyhood name.
So a nickname.
His boyhood name was Uncle Soup.
I don't know.
Was Soup Buckley?
No.
They called him Uncle Soup because
No.
his nickname was Uncle Soup.
His nickname was Uncle Soup. Then when he became an uncle, he's Uncle Soup.
Hang
Yeah,
on.
whenever we...
Joe, why? Tell us. Continue your story.
No, whenever we would go to Thanksgiving, there'd be Uncle Soup. He brought... No, he gave me Laffy Taffy.
Of course he didn't bring soup.
No.
Where would you have Thanksgiving at?
Over at my grandma's.
Okay, so Uncle
Grandma's
Soup.
Yeah, people would be there.
How is he your uncle? Is he your dad or your mom? On which side?
Oh, dad.
So he's your dad's brother.
Dad's uncle.
So he's your great uncle.
Great
uncle. So he would have been a very old man.
Yeah, he did die.
Okay. What was his last name?
No,
his last name.
Bednar.
Bednar?
Bednar.
Bednar. Soup Bednar.
No, it
sounds like a Star Wars character.
Okay.
Soup Bednar.
That's like something you read on a
It's a Jedi, right? He's in episode 2.
Yeah,
in the expanded universe.
He's on the
Soup Bednar.
console.
He's one of the background characters in the cartoon.
Yeah.
Yep. Just Soup Bednar.
Him and Sleaze Bagano hang out all the time.
No, we had Uncle...
Okay, Uncle Soup.
Yeah, we had Uncle Soup and Uncle Pudge.
Okay.
Joe's
What do
Uncle
they
Pudge.
do? No, sit down.
Is Uncle Soup in the room with us right now?
No, I don't believe so.
What about Uncle? Why didn't people believe him?
Who doesn't believe in Uncle Soup? Who doesn't believe in Uncle Soup?
Lots of people. I've talked about him and they say, no,
why?
that can't possibly
But people
be
in your
real.
family know Uncle Soup exists.
Yeah.
If I call if I call Tad right now,
Yes, yeah, he would know.
and I ask about Uncle Soup, he's gonna be, oh yeah, fucking Uncle Soup and Uncle Pudge.
Yeah.
Used to play. They used to play
Sonic
canasta.
and Knuckles.
Yeah.
What about him?
Why
was
did he get the
unbelievable?
nickname? How did he
Just
get
the
this
nickname?
name?
I don't. Yeah, no, because.
What was his real first name? Do you know it?
No, I don't know.
I'm gonna look this cocksucker up.
Well, he wouldn't be on Facebook. He was like.
No, I'm gonna look up on Google.
When did he
He's
die?
not gonna be on Google.
When did he die?
A year ago, maybe.
Oh,
Obit.
Is his name Soup?
Yeah.
Richard Soup Bednar.
Richard G. Soup Bednar. Holy shit.
It's fine. It's in print.
There you have it. Wait, who wrote that? Was it Joe?
It's
Look at that guy.
Let me look at Uncle Soup.
That's Uncle Soup.
He looks like a real wretched old. He looks like a wretched old Joe.
Does look like an Uncle Soup.
Oh my god.
Eugene Pudge Bednar.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I told you.
Richard Dick Sable.
Do you remember?
Uncle
You good,
Soup.
Joe?
I apologize, man. Uncle Soup is
Joe?
a real...